Well guys, if you can tell what that is in front of you, you probably know what this video is about. So loading up some mags tonight for a shooting trip me and the wife have planned for tomorrow. And as I was loading up, I noticed that in my third box of Winchester White Box, I was down to about 10 rounds. That means there's been 290 rounds put through my XDM since I put the shock buffer in there. I haven't cleaned it or nothing like that, so you guys are seeing exactly what I saw when I opened up the pistol. But when I opened it up, I was a little disappointed. I mean, not really. It's a $7 part, and it's a piece of plastic, so I didn't really expect too much out of it. But I will say that even though it has failed, that it did give a reduction in felt recoil in this pistol. So I don't know what you would call that. If it's if recoil is a big enough problem for you that you want to spend $7 every time you go to the range for something to reduce that, then I guess it would be worth it for you. But for me, it's really not. But it didn't cause the gun to malfunction. What got me thinking about it is last time I went to the range, the gun wasn't locking back on the last mag, or on when the last round came out of the mag, it wasn't locking back, and it usually does. I was thinking it might have just been where I hadn't cleaned it, but I believe it was actually this shock buffer here. And I'll give you all a close-up of what that looks like. If you can see there, right there, it's coming apart, and on this side as well, it's just kind of deteriorating. Like I said though, I mean, it's a $7 part, and it did do what it say it was going to do. It didn't just last very long. Now, that's not saying I probably could pull this off here, because it kind of looks like it did it evenly on both sides. I could probably pull that out of there and keep rolling with it, but I'm not even gonna mess with it anymore. That's I just wanted to review it and see what kind of product it was and see if it would last. And as you guys can see there, that it didn't last long enough. For me, the reduction in recoil isn't worth paying $7 each and every time that I go to the range. But like I said, if it's worth that to you, it may be a product you want to look into. But just wanted to share this update with you guys. I said if I had any problems, I'd get back to you, and there's the first one that I've seen. This was in the XDM 40 cal, and like I said, this is the first time I've had the gun open since I put the shock buffer in there, and I've put right about 290 rounds of Winchester White Box and probably the 30 to 40 rounds of some Federal hollow points through there. So I mean, it did hold up for a little while, but it's not something that I'll be spending $7 on again. I'll save that money for ammo, like I said. But it did have a nice reduction in recoil. If recoil is something that bothers you, you might actually want to give this a try. You'll just be buying it over and over again. I would tell you that this might just be a bad one, but I've also had a couple other people tell me that when I did the first review of this, I had a few people tell me that, hey, I've had one and they've just deteriorated in my firearm. So looks like what they said happened to them happened to me, and that's about pretty much all I can say about it. Hope you guys are having a great week. We'll talk at you later.